Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Zen NVC is amazing. It's almost at $20 in pre-market. LLIT is also having a nice gap. A lot of these Corona plays are gapping up. APT I bought some yesterday. Damn, this VXRT I got stopped out yesterday and now it's gapping up to over $1 again. We had some PR, coronavirus PR. Why couldn't they release this PR when I was long? It's so annoying. It always happens. They're slow, that's why. My watch list is getting pretty long again. My long watch list hasn't been this big in probably a month. Or maybe like early January or something. This LK undercut the rising 50-day yesterday. This is one of my main watches. Tandem, I didn't buy the dip. You know, I'm a worst dip buyer. Maybe if it dips a little bit more, maybe I'll buy it. Just so scary buying dips. I hate buying dips. I always buy breakouts. I always buy breakouts. Alright, let's go through my positions real quick. VSTM still long, it's still flagging. The 20-day has caught up. And, you know, soon this thing has to go soon. You know, a strong stock, when the 20-day catches up, it usually goes. So if there is going to be any legs to this, it has to go. Facebook held the rising 50-day very well yesterday. These apps, Had another leg lower. So far it's holding the rising 20 on the weekly chart. There is some support in the high 5s, and the monthly chart it's resting on right on support. So we'll see if it can bounce here. They report in less than 2 weeks. So Alibaba is holding up fairly well considering what's happening in China. Plug is flagging. DXM is flagging really nicely. SC is, you know, this thing wants to go to 60. TDOC is at new highs. SDNE is pretty strong. AVLR is very strong. APT, I bought some yesterday. I had I had 30,000 shares, but I sold 20,000 before it closed. Since it closed so weak, I didn't want to hold it in case it was gonna gap down. So I still have 10. I'll maybe add back some. You know, these things are not going away. They're like the shoppiest trades ever. They're up, they're down, they're everywhere. Let's see, Tesla just went red in pre-market. I'm short some Tesla from yesterday. I shorted some, you know, this thing, it couldn't break the 648. Just within a tight range, and then, you know, then it started kind of breaking, you know, looked like it was going to break down late in the day. That's when I shorted, and I kept the short. It was a little bit of a gamble. It could have, you know, easily gapped up or something, but it didn't. So here we are. I just added to my Tesla short here since it went red. And NNVC is also very close watch. You know, I mean, we'll see. Maybe it does something like it did earlier this week. It gaps up, pushes, and then it just kind of fades away. We'll see. I have located 36,000 shares. It was a very expensive borrow. I'm not really happy at all about how much the borrow cost me. But it's restricted in my main account where I usually get cheaper borrows. But it, you know, it is what it is. I also have some INO. It's probably gonna stop me out. So APT, INO are, you know, both very small positions. Beyond Meat is still holding up. Tilray is holding up. You know, it's holding the rising 20-day. ACB, you know, it is building a small flag off the bottom, nothing exciting. Tilray is the main one, I'll probably play. CGC is another one, it's holding up, rising 20-day. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not super excited about any of those. Yeah, LLIT is a pretty nice one. Oh, you sold it? Wow, yeah. Yeah, and NVC, they are masters at pumping this thing. They're really good at timing the PRs. NVC to 30, 40, 50. Hey, let's do it, man. If this thing goes to 50, oh yeah. Yes, please. No gappers I'm excited about. This VXRT again, I was long this thing until yesterday and now it's gapping. And if this thing goes to $2, you know, I'll be pissed. They never PR. All these shit stocks, they always PR and gap up on these bullshit PRs after I've sold them. It's so annoying. Every single time. Yeah, let's see what this Tesla does. Sub 600 today, okay. I'm with you on that one. Sub 600 today, yeah. Let's do it. Well, what if it goes to 700 today? Yeah, I will lose too. I got some NNVC short. Half size. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't realize I had $1 risk on it, but okay. Oh shit, I fat fingered the stop. Okay. But if it, you know, maybe it will be a good thing. What's Tesla doing? Yeah, it needs to break. Tesla needs to break this 638. It does have a range there. Okay, NMVC, I'm back in again. A little bit more size this time. Fuck, I fat fingered. I took an unnecessary $12,000 loss on it, unfortunately. What's up with the fat fingers? Not happy about these fat fingers I've been experiencing lately. Not happy at all. INO looks like I got stopped out. DXM is breaking. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm already long, but okay, NNVC. Now I'm green on the trade at least. But yeah, that fat finger cover that cost me 12 grand for no reason. It's just so annoying. Why 16? Because it already took out the opening range lows. Why do you want to see 16? I may re-short if it retests VWAP and and fails at VWAP. I may add full size. I only have 17,000 shares right now, and I have 36,000 located. So LK is weak. Yeah, China fell back into its range. Tried to break out, and this coronavirus thing is not great for the China markets. Don't you think it will be a little bit of a chase? GSX had an enormous fade yesterday. I would love to see this thing push back to, like, I don't know, mid 34s to reinitiate a short swing. Or at least potentially reinitiate the short swing. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, INO, I'm out. Okay, Facebook. I will sell Facebook if it closes below yesterday's lows. It's just not a very fast-moving stock. I think there will be, or there are better ones out there. Okay, yeah, Tesla really needs this 638 break, or 637.77 or whatever it is. But on the other hand, if it takes out yesterday's highs, whew, maybe it goes to high 600s today. That would be pretty crazy. NNVC taking out new lows. Okay, LK just took out yesterday's lows. Where does this thing have support? like 29. Some support. That would be great if it pulls back there. But I'm taking it off. There's no entry there today. I think this China thing needs to calm down a little bit. Oh, tandem is bouncing. I'm taking it off. This Sava is incredible. It's not going away. Just not going away. IBIO, it's, yeah. INO took out yesterday's lows. VXRT is fading the gap so far. Yeah, nothing crazy going on here. Okay, let's see this NNVC can get up to the rise to the declining VWAP. I'll add another 10, 15,000. I'm not gonna go crazy with size, but you know, maybe 10, 15,000 shares. I'm still a little bit pissed I took that fat finger loss on it for 12k. It's so fucking unnecessary. I've had so many fat fingers this week. That INO fat finger cost me at least 30k. At least. XLRN. Oh, this is the one I took a loss on. And then yesterday it broke out the new highs and now it's going, and I missed the breakout. I am really off. The past 2 weeks I've been really off. You know, I've nailed a few things, but there's been so many fat fingers and things I missed and overall fucked up. Just incredible amounts. Like this Twix, I got stopped out yesterday after hours at 45.40. And now it's almost at 51 today. Another annoying one. Like, things have been so choppy for me. Just incredibly choppy. And that's what I've been also talking about. You know, when you get a really smooth run for a few months, usually what happens is you get choppiness after that. Tesla is about to go red again. Steeler is starting to look pretty good. I don't know if I'm imagining this, but it's starting to build a little bit of higher lows of this rising 20-day. That's a good sign for now. That's constructive price action. LLIT, what's happening? Oh, okay. Just, okay, yeah, wow. Hope it goes to 10. Some of these will be excellent short opportunities, like LLIT if it keeps going. Could be great. NNVs. This thing has so much room. I don't know if I want to hold it over the weekend. I mean, the borrow I have, it's just expensive as fuck. It's so expensive. I'll probably not hold it over the weekend. It's gonna cost me so much money. Like if I would hold this position overnight, I covered some, so I have 15,000 shares. It would cost me 17,000 just to hold it overnight over the weekend, or like over the weekend. It's just too expensive. I need this thing to go down $1 just to cover the borrow fee. Oh, Tesla, nice. I think it just broke that range to the downside, right? Yeah, it's trying to. It's trying to. You know, I've been slowly adding back shares. We'll see. It's probably not gonna be an easy trade. Hasn't been so far. NNVC just took out the lows of the day. This thing doesn't want to be. Yeah, I hope so. I hope this is the top for of the day. Now Lake is starting to inch back to near the highs of the day. I mean, these things are just, oh, so hard. But you know what? I'm not gonna be, like, I'm usually very defensive on when things hit backside. But Tesla, it's still front side. Once it hits backside, I will not be, I will try to be aggressive. I'm never aggressive enough on backside, and I really need to learn how to get aggressive on backside, because I'm more of a kind of a trader who wants to kind of nail the top, and sometimes it costs me hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to do that, unfortunately. But on the other hand, sometimes it works too, so it's a double-edged sword. So I'm short 4,000 shares of Tesla right now. Now that it broke down. Okay, NNVC, I covered some more. I'm not gonna hold it over the weekend. You have APT short? No, don't short it. I'm long. Don't short it. Don't short my holdings. No, it's okay. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. They all are. I'd probably stop myself out of APT if it goes red. Yeah, if it goes red, I'll stop myself out. Or, no, 620. I'll put a stop at 620. Damn it, NNVC. Oh, I just had to take the $12,000 loss on it. What's CGC doing? Yeah, it's something up. Okay, yeah. Let's see where Facebook closes. There's no choose yet on this Tesla. I would have liked to, get a candle that's, decisive, but this is not a decisive candle yet on Tesla. Tilray opening range highs. It's still red on the day though. But yeah, I see what you see. You're anticipating the break and probably using these higher lows as your stop. But yeah. There's two things I'm not good at: anticipating breakouts and buying dips. Those are two things I'm not very good at. That's fine. Wow, INO is really tanking here. Redals. Rida looks great on the weekly chart though. It's choppy on the daily, but if it can tighten up a couple of weeks, you could easily have another leg higher, go to mid-high 200s. Why not? Thanks, man. Glad you enjoy it. Now VWAP is lower. I mean, the thing is, this NNVC could fade more than I think. Just like it faded on this day here, like on Tuesday or whatever it was. It went down like $4. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this NNVC goes sub 14 today. But I'm still waiting for that VWAP bounce. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I have to say, this Tesla is a pretty stressful trade. Now that I have 4,000 shares, I'm using kind of a loose stop too, so come on, break down already. I probably have to tighten up my stop a little bit, because I don't want to take a $40,000 loss on this position. I'd rather not take it. Maybe if it reclaims VWAP and holds VWAP, I'll get out of it, or at least part of it. My average is 640.27. Okay, NNVC. Finally, a little bit of a bounce here. So I covered 4,000 shares into this flush, so I have 13,000 shares left, and I'll probably reshort 15,000 shares near VWAP. Okay, Tilray just went green. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. It's not a 5-star setup. It's I don't know. It feels like it needs more time. But look at the weekly chart on Tilray. On the weekly chart, this thing has room to like $37. This is such a beaten down name. Let's look at the logarithmic chart. Yeah. Yeah, it needs time. This chart needs time. But it could very easily make a 50%, 70% move from here. I think it can. Okay, let's do a scan here. Wow, the shippers, they really faded the shippers pretty hard. Which one was I long? DHD, right? Yeah, wow. This is what stops are for, guys. This is what stops are for. Stock is down 23% from where I got stopped out. Oh, okay. CODX just woke up. LLIT, I'll put it to my short watch list. This will be an watch for next week. This Chainag and Nugget are starting to set up nicely. They've been lagging the gold move, but they are setting up. I bought some small codex here on the opening range highs. I bought 50,000 shares. I'm gonna risk 12-13 cents on it. You know, these things are not going, because, you know, they start pushing each other. They look like they are fading away, then one of them starts going and pulls up the others, and then that one fades and the other starts, you know, going. It's this type of sector themes, they can be a bit choppy. But the chart looks really good. Like, it's been building higher lows on the 60-minute chart, and maybe I'll add to it later. Oh, Tesla! Yes! Come on. Whew! 4,000 shares, baby. Man, if I can make, if this thing goes down to 500, I'm gonna make a lot of money. I'm gonna make a lot of money. This is a mega cap stock that is 115% above its 200-day moving average. 115% above the 200-day moving average. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think there's been anything like it since like 99, 2000. A mega cap stock doing a move like this. It's at 45% above the 50-day. Oh. Okay, NNVC is back at the VWAP. I'm not gonna go crazy on it. I want to see if we can build some kind of a range here and then maybe break below that range. I would love it to overshoot the VWAP. Well, Tesla, don't wish me a great job yet, you know. Maybe it goes to 700 next week. But it is trying to break down. But again, you know, we'll see. You never know with this. It shows one down day and then it's just, you know, right back up. Just as it was, you know, here, it showed one down day and then it next day gapped down and went higher and then it took out new highs. Here also one down day, then a sideways day and back to new highs. Here it was also, you know, like one down day, then a bounce day and then just new highs. That's been the theme. Just so incredible. Wonder if any funds, like hedge funds or something, blew up on it. It's just, you know, a lot of people have been very bearish on the stock. Including me, but I use stops, so it's kind of hard blowing up. But, you know, I know a lot of people who don't, you know, use stops. Like money managers. Mm-hmm. My APT is starting to wake up too. This Codex is intriguing because it's also very liquid. I'm tempted to buy another 50,000 shares. You know what this chart reminds me of? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what chart it reminds me of. Where is it? Yeah, here. So I'm gonna show you. Oh, well. Look at this Sava chart on the 60-minute chart. Look at this. Higher lows, range break, and this is the one I made some decent money. Was it 100 or 200 grand? 100 grand. It was 100 grand. I gave back some, unfortunately. And look at what it did. You know, it shot up 48% in like 2 hours, 3 hours. Now look at this Codex chart. It's kind of similar. You have a range, multi-day range, higher lows, very, you know, strong explosive chart. If we can build here a little bit more, you know, this thing could easily go to 4 plus. And if it does, I want to be there with 100,000 shares. But before that happens, I need to put a stop on it. because it's probably not gonna happen. But you can always dream, right? Okay, NNVC. So it got rejected at the VWAP so far. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Lake. Now they're starting to wake up again. Not all, oh well, Codex, come on. These things are so annoying, they just won't go away. Every time it looks like they're fading back lower, and then they just come back out of nowhere. Okay, NNVC is pushing VWAP again. Let's see if it can fail here. So far, it's pretty strong. What's Tesla doing? I haven't looked at it in a while. It's not breaking down decisively. It would have been much better if it just broke, went down $5 from here and just stayed lower. Right now it's still kind of stressful. But if it goes green, I will cover up a bunch. 640.81 is where it closed, so 640. Or I'll lighten up maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'll remove this one. I'm gonna give it room. I'm not gonna let the few dollar move shake me out. This Lake and APT and some of these coronavirus names, they're intriguing longs for over the weekend in case the situation worsens. Again, like I've said many times, the thing with this is, even though some of them have already doubled or gone up 50-100%, they can go up another 50-100%. That's the thing. Codex. Very weak after I bought it. NNVC is strong. I'm trying to figure out where to add in case it starts failing. In case it starts fading back and losing VWAP. This VIR is strong too. This thing is almost double over the past few weeks. Interesting. Oh, VXRT. Yeah, this thing is really strong. Look at the volume on it. What? I'm tempted to buy some of this thing. Seriously, I'm tempted to buy some of it. If it can go sideways here a little bit before it goes to new highs, I'm just very intrigued by it. I know this thing had warrants at 110, right? Didn't it? Someone told me. All right, NNVC, so far it failed at VWAP. And I added 10,000 shares to it. I was gonna add 17, but you know, I got scared. Oh no, I didn't get filled on all of those shares. God damn it. I only got filled like 6,000 shares. Alright, now I have added at least some. Let's see if I can bounce so I can add more. $10 million warrants, but on the other hand, they could have sold all of those already, right? I mean, look at the volume. This thing has traded 30 million shares today alone. They could have already sold all of them. No? Not enough volume? But there is no enough volume. Look at the volume. Like the stock has peaked at 110, you know, on this day and this day, and both of these days it had huge volume. Why couldn't they have sold all of those 10 million shares? They could have easily, the stock could have easily absorbed those. Okay, what's this Tesla doing? It's still kind of, let's see here, hanging out near lows, but still no breakdown, no decisive breakdown. On the first day, the price remained above a few seconds. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're right, you're right. But maybe they're selling now, because now... Okay, who knows? I don't know. I just think, you know, they could sell at any time and the stock would easily absorb it. Like, they could be selling... Now they could be selling at 150. Just like, you know, it's not even... it's like, what, 47 minutes after the open, it's already traded 30 million shares? Yeah, exactly. It's impossible to know. Wait, what? I bought some. Going to risk 9,000 on it. It's probably not a great idea to buy it here, but you know, I don't know. The volume is just enormous. I'm gonna raise my stop on APT 625. Damn it, I only got filled 40,000 shares. I wanted 100,000. I wanted 100,000 shares. Tesla. So it does have a new range here. 633. VXRT, I'm canceling my order. I don't want to buy it on a dip. Damn it, can this thing bounce, retest VWAP one more time so I can get filled more shares. Wow, DXCM. Damn, I should have probably sold some. Amazingly good looking stock. Good thing I'm long 1,800 shares. This damn Tesla. Just break down already. Oh, I got stopped out of Codex. Oh, it looked so good. Looked so good. CBLI? I don't know if you have any. Looks good. I'll put it on my short watch list for next week. The ones I pass on, those are the ones that go, and the ones I do, those are the ones that just stop me out over and over again. Like APT and Lake, I don't know how many times I traded this APT. I bought it on this day here, got stopped out. Then I rebought it here, I think. And I had a big trade going on, and then I got stopped out again. I sold some, I think, and then I'm long it again. It's just... No, I don't have any CBLI. But it would have been great if I had. It's kind of thin. I never really looked at it because it was so thin. Like a few days ago, it only traded 1.5 million shares. Like something like this is a stock I would love to buy 50, maybe even 100,000 shares. Oh, VXRT. Oh, is it fading back also? Oh. It's actually undercut my stop. I probably need to sell here. Taking these small losses everywhere. I think they're selling their warrants here. I don't know. Let's see if it can bounce here off the rising VWAP. Yeah, 105 is gonna be my stop. HPI, yeah, wow. Yeah, these are starting to go one after another. But not the ones I buy, of course. Of course. Those are the ones that don't go. Tesla. Wants to go green again. BLDP looks good. A fuel cell, yeah, wants to break down more, looks like. Come on, one more push on an NVC, please. One more push. And then you can fade back to 14. Of course not. Of course not. But I'm not complaining. This has the potential to be a, well, easily a 50k trade. Come on, hold up VXRT. Don't stop me out. Don't do it. Go. With this volume? Come on, go to 150. There's no way this thing can go with this volume. No way. Amazon looks really good. Look at the monthly chart on Amazon. Looks pretty damn good. Or the weekly chart for that matter. Looks amazing. This thing, next stop 2500. I really think so. Look, it just looks amazing. Can I have a clean trade on one of these stocks, please? Oh, I have to do another scan. Not a lot of things on my scans since markets are down. I think they're down, right? Yeah, markets are down. And Twix is up. Oh, I got stopped out of Twix yesterday, of course. That's just the way things are. Well, KNSL, what is this random? Black Swan, maybe, could be. I mean, the mortality is not that high on it, but you know, like, if it keeps spreading, I mean, you know, of course, you know, it could have some pretty bad consequences. Even if not a lot of people die, but just the thing that if they shut down all, you know, schools and, you know, all these companies like they've done in China, a lot of, you know, Western companies shut down their offices, and then, like, if it starts spreading, you know, of course it could have some pretty big macroeconomic consequences. Exactly, it disrupts everything. Exactly, that's right. It's not even about the mortality. It's just the fear, right? Like people get scared, and if everyone just sits at home all day like they do in Wuhan. I saw some video, like the streets are empty, the roads are empty in the middle of the day, right? Everyone is sitting at home, and of course it has consequences if it would spread, from China to many other countries. Yeah, that could be the black swan of the decade. Good thing to get the black swan out of the way early in the decade, right? That's a positive. But heck, who says there can't be two black swans in a decade? Exactly. What, really? Nah, you're messing with me. No, there's no coronavirus here. Wait, really? Oh, come on! Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. At least it's in another town. That's a good thing. Well, good thing I can sit at home and still keep trading, even if everything shuts down. As long as I have internet and electricity, I'm good, There could be a zombie outbreak outside, I would still be sitting here and trading. I would be shorting everything. Problem is, I would have no use for the money, right? Imagine like you're sitting at home looking out of the window and there's zombies attacking people outside your window. Like in these zombie movies. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go short the spies. Full margin. Exactly. Have to spend everything. Really? You haven't been outside for 10 plus days? Why not? Exactly. I'll go long RGR, Sturm Ruger, and AOBC. This is wait, what's the what the it used this is what's the name? Smith and Wesson, I think. These handguns. You're in Suzhou. Oh, you're in China. That's in China, right? Oh, okay. Interesting. Are you living there or are you just visiting? Wait, what's your time zone? Isn't it like in the middle of the night? Interesting. Tesla, yeah, okay. Wow, look at this VWAP recheck. Do you see this? Almost to the penny. That's pretty amazing for a $600 stock. Oh, yeah, this is, and on the 5-minute chart, look at this VWAP reject. It's so perfect. Now please take out the lows of the day. $23, yeah, okay, so it's almost midnight there. So, did you say, are you visiting or are you living there? Holiday, okay. But what if you have to go to the store? Like, you're out of food and you have to go to the store. And you're not allowed to go outside. What do you do? Oh, VXRT, I didn't get stopped out. Woo! Now please take out the highs of the day and go to $2. Very interesting situation indeed. We order KFC or noodles. But who is allowed to go outside? Because I guess, you know, the people who come with the food are allowed to go outside. So who determines who's allowed to go outside or not? Okay. Now look at this APT and Lake. Like APT is near the lows of the day again, while Lake, and APT is near the highs of the day. Like you can't make sense of this price action. Like they mostly trade in tandem. And these random divergences that happen, I just can't figure it out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that you know, China really, you know, I think China is really gonna take a GDP hit on this virus shit. Maybe Trump will win the trade war. Maybe China capitulates. Bob, yeah, I'm still in full size, or you know, not full size. I did sell some like in the 200s and 220s or so, but yeah, I'm still in. I haven't really sold much. I'm gonna sell. You know, I'm managing this trade off the weekly chart. If it closes below 200, I'll sell half. And if it closes below like okay 190, I'm gonna actually raise my second stop a little bit. 192. Yeah, I can imagine Baba getting hit on this. What's Tencent doing? This Tencent had a sick breakout from a big base. Look at the weekly chart. Yeah, it's still holding up well. This 10-cent reminds me about Amazon today. Very similar charts. Amazon is obviously a stronger chart, but had a big multi-year move, pulled back, bounced, pulled back, went sideways, and broke out of a tight range. Tencent had the same thing, big multi-year move, pull back, bounce, pull back sideways, had a range break. But obviously it's not as strong as Amazon is. NNVC is near the lows of the day. I should probably put more more buy orders in on it. This VXRT is not going away. It's not going away. LK hitting new lows here. I had some really good sells. I think I sold my last shares in the 47s or so, or 46s. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I'm really happy about my sales. Really happy, really happy. It would be epic if this thing pulled back to high 28s, or sorry, high 20s, and then gave us a great entry on it. Wow, long stream today. I'm gonna cut it. I'll cut the stream in about 10-15 minutes. This VXRT, I put another buy order at 114, which is the initial opening range highs. I mean, the volume, look at this thing is gonna trade 100 million shares today. Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Oh, it's the old AVIR. Oh, interesting. I mean, with this volume, why can't it go to $2? Why not? What's their float? They probably have a lot of warrants. You know, considering the chart, they've had a lot of warrants for many years, so they probably have a pretty high float. No, it's not that bad. 25 million float. You know, it's traded like what, 4 or 5 times its float over the past 2 weeks. I mean, oh, what's Tesla doing? I haven't looked at it. It's still, it looks kind of weak, but it's still not breaking down. Yeah, exactly. VXRT is really thick. Yeah, exactly. Trades like GE. Exactly. Or like Siri. Or at least what? How? Yeah, Siri too. Like Siri is an amazing stock. Look at the bids and asks on Siri. At GE also. Oh. I don't know why some stocks are like that. Like just super thick. Just incredibly thick. Same thing with this VXRT. It's just so thick. What are these alerts? Shayna. Okay, okay, so these things, I'm not gonna buy it, but Rida back near highs, very strong. Interesting, it pulled back. It actually took out the lows of the day, and now it's all the way back. Okay, Facebook took out yesterday's highs. I'm not gonna sell it yet. I want to see how it closes. My entry is, I think, like 193 or something. It sits in my smallest account. It's not a big position. I just wanted to hold for like a really long term, but I have no patience. Like I can hold stuff for weeks and months, but you know, my plan was to hold it for like a year or something. But I just can't do it. No, I can't do it. I can't fucking invest. It's kind of hard to have these longer term positions together with shorter term positions, you know. I would need a completely separate account for like these really long term holds. And also I noticed something, that the estimates for this year went down. Like when I bought it, Facebook had it, you know, it was estimated to grow 52% this year. Now they're estimated to grow, okay, 42%. It's still pretty good. Okay, never mind. I thought it was lower, but it's still pretty good for a mega cap stock. It's pretty insane, actually. What is this? Some kind of a new IPO? What's the earnings like? Not really great earnings. Roku is breaking down further. What's this? Onam, another IPO, hasn't started. Oh, pretty good revenue growth. I'll put it here. Hasn't started trading yet. A lot of alerts going off. REDA, okay, REDA going off. Yeah, the markets are really starting to pull in now. Looks like a little bear flag here. All right, Tesla. Come on, take out the lows. Wow, this Soxel is really pulling back. Too bad it couldn't bounce a few more dollars on this topping day. What is this? Never seen this IPO before. Or is it an IPO? I don't think it is an IPO. I'm amazed how weak these biotechs are. Had a pretty big run and I thought they were really gonna go this time, but nope, fading back. Yeah, you too. Have a great weekend. And don't catch coronavirus. Promise me. Stay away from the coronavirus, guys. I'll just do my last scan and I'll cut the stream. I don't think there are a lot of things to scan here. Yeah, the problem is it kind of takes over your life. I played a lot. I played 500 hours in 3 months. And I'm like, I just, I couldn't take it anymore. I can't. It's so hard to have a life at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot of manual labor. There's a lot of grinding and farming in that game. Holy shit. It never ends, and that's the problem. It never ends. Like, there's always something. First you get level 60, and then you have to, gear up, and then you have to start, farming reputation, and, it just never ends. I played World of Warcraft for like 3-4 years when it first came. I played the Vanilla and Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, and it was just never ending, and I got tired of it, and now I got tired again. It's a great game, but it just takes so much time. I just don't have the time. There's so many other things, to do. Okay, yeah, so VXRT, if it takes out this 114, I put in order for 100,000 shares, so I'll have 175,000 shares total. Right now I have 75,000 shares with 105 stop. We'll see. Like I can't. I mean, look at the volume. Like, it looks. I mean, it could just fade away and close below $1, but with this volume, I have to believe this thing can go. I have to believe it can go. NMVC hitting new lows. I've been covering some more here. I'm actually gonna remove this higher stop. So now it's a break-even trade no matter what. No matter what, it's a break-even trade. Even if I get stopped out. Let's see, what more do we have here? VSTM, it's just holding up. APT, it's still building higher lows on the 60-minute chart. I don't know. Maybe these things break out into the weekend and then get gap up big on Monday in case it spreads to more countries. Okay, let's see. That's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend.